What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Roots. So I'm going to review a 2019 album by TILLR. Basically, this particular product is called Sanctuary, and it came out in the summer of 2019. But then particular pitches about it here. This is a request by Urban Odyssey U as far as these fairs going to happen. This particular review is a request by Urban Odyssey U as far as these fairs. I definitely want to get to some of these hit type players pitched like that. Now within these pitches, didn't some good further banging type products that TILLR had put out within these pitches. These are some further banging type hit varieties that TILLR had put out within these pitches as far as the variety behind. As far as like the variety behind it kind of happens, kind of within the aspect of kind of being a more kind of neighborhood type bound type aspect of like a TILLR's hit album Sanctuary reminds like a more neighborhood bound type hit album within the pitch, like particularly NF's Mansion as far as he's physical album within the aspect behind it. So it's within the pitch as far as saying, now within the product Mansion, for folks who don't as full well know, that's the particular kind of pitch of like a kind of swampy kind of album by Eminem within some type pitch is more graphic to like 2010s type format. Pretty actually revolutionary type album within the pitch of paying attention to what NF did for like pop rap and things like that within those pitches. Basically just taking like the recovery type style by Eminem and then making that more with like a lot more bloodletting and pitch like that amongst like good pop rap type appeal that just had the aspect of like this Eminem style brooding within a pitch of just songs that are kind of styled like Not Afraid and Love the Way You Lie, but just more bruised and kind of just amidst like swampy kind of days and darkness as far as this particular album. And that's particularly the pitch about this particular album here with Sanctuary within these pitches as well. Now it's not like a carbon copy to say full bound. Definitely the swamp pitch upon this album is kind of within a trap type format, but it has some styles amidst the pitch. TILLR nails the appeal of having like these particular aspects on here as far as saying paying attention towards the product as far as getting towards like some Dat Piff type style runs, then pitches a leftover kind of mixtape type vibes that are starting to dissipate within some of these type fairs. They getting tacos, late shift type fairs, pitches like that. Also miss the variety of kind of with radio grabs. There's some Target run songs on here, pitched like this. It has like these commerce type ones. It's just a number of like definitely say within these pitches, it's a pretty emphatic type album within pitch. I like the experience that it delivers and pitches like that. The feelings you get from this particular album is very encompassing, pitch like that. So it's the variety as far as saying it's not just to say experience within pitch. It's with the aspect of saying this is a very visceral type album within the pitch and just having like that product. So it's kind of the aspect, especially for like underground type fair within the pitch. Now TILLR says on this particular album that he might be a teenager around this time, so it's definitely pretty excellent within the pitch. It just nailing nailing like the flair and the emphasis of this album within pitch like that within the variety. So it's the pitch as far as saying paying attention towards some of this here is just the aspect. Very bruised and tormented within these aspects as far as paying attention towards this is the aspect as far as getting towards like the product, but particularly just kind of a chip on its shoulder type album, which definitely in the pitch of just that particular hit variety as far as saying that it nails the appeal. So I don't say chip on the shoulder like it's a problem with stars. It's kind of the pitch of just some of those type aspects of this personable type squabble that goes along with the pitch of this kind of within the recoil type aspects of this, the bounce back and kind of getting towards the product of this, fleshing out within like the product, getting some smoke type air in your system. Within some of these type varieties, the smoke type product is kind of on here within aspects kind of behind it and pitches like that. Some of these type fairs, the late shift kind of 3-6 Mafia, Dat Piff kind of snack runs pitch like that. Some dungeon hangout type noise things that pitches amongst this kind of variety as far as saying isolated from 2018 was a little bit more ferocious within aspects like that, but this particular fair just has like the good particular tone of just like gray skies type days, definitely within the pitch you're talking about within the aspect of pretty much within the flair of what was said about this being like a trap oriented kind of mansion album by NF, pitches like that. Simple enough classic album pitch like that. I recommend all 12 songs to Bass 6 to 10 out of 10 within these fairs. So within the pitch as far as saying the intro song Sanctuary is a real banging type one. This is a real standout off this album within pitch like that. And this doesn't have any raps on here within these pitches, but TILLR has a real haunted type intro that's pretty excellent within these ordeals. And just the pitch behind like the news kind of cast type fairs within pitch like that feels like a kind of more tormented type tune, like a song like White America by Eminem. So it's the pitch, real standout type fair within these pitches. Sanctuary is like a morbid and haunted kind of astonished darkness to get here pitch like that. It's an empty kind of afterthought, I'd say. Foresty kind of smoke ups to get to. So it's the fair. So it's kind of pitch for saying just kind of just that hollowed kind of desolate type feel just amongst like this fairs that it's going through like the product of neighborhood type emptiness and pitch like that, kind of the variety just getting towards it, getting some smokes in your system, fairs like that, but it's kind of the appeal. The news castings that kind of appear in like at the beginning of the song just add to like the appeal, just like the product of this, like the bruise typeness, just from the aspect like the flair behind it. So just excellent pitches. TILLR has some good spoken words on here, pitch like that, excellent type varieties. Good nice flares. Faded Glory is a hit Faded Glory is a hit type 1 within these pitches, like an excellent kind of mess hall and ghoulish kind of groove and jig to get to here. Pitch like that. It's kind of one of those two-step type ones, kind of get a little bounce in your system. Pitch like that. Clink some shot glasses. Pitch like that outdoors. Just kind of the pitch of just enjoying like the street light type buzz. Since that pitch, so just get towards the product. Take the shot glasses outdoors. Pitch like that. Since their price just kind of beezies and hollow fits and stuff things going within the pitch, just like the usual kind of just buzz and appeal amongst it, just the standard gab and pitches like that. It's good reckless type fair within pitches, excellent type varieties pitches like that. Grizzly's a nice one within these aspects as well. It's like a hella slump kind of trap dungeon and chillax type bang to get within these products here. Just get some grapes in rotation, grape sweets on these type aspects. Just music videos playing pitches like that. Just kind of miss the fair. Feels like a world star hip hop kind of music videos on these type pitches amongst it. Just kind of loud, just kind of get towards means popping off pitches like that. So overall throwing kind of banginess on this type variety. So just kind of the pitch of some of these type gab type tunes, pitches like that, some of these excellent aspects. So it's kind of getting towards the ferocity pitches like that. Lately is a hitting type 1. Lately is a hitting type 1. It's like a litty kind of grim tarnish and hollow kind of dap piff style get along to get within the products, like some NF kind of radio gleam, I'd say here, pitch like that. It's good, nice fair to grab like some tacos, pitch like that. So this kind of variety, taking like that dap piff type flavor, some of that usual kind of this aspect like the horror factor and just the overall snarl pitch like that, but just kind of having more within the aspect of like particular NF from like mansion and therapy session type days on that pitch. So it just has that particular appeal, getting some radio glam type factor amongst it. This kind of product of reduces like the snarl and the mean mug type fashion by probably about just a certain percentile within pitch like that. And it's not to say it doesn't have the factor just like the edge factor, but it's this kind of pitch as far as saying just more some good aspects among some above ground pitches like that, good excellent varieties. Warzone is a hitting type 1 within these pitches as well. It's like a great future and trap kind of show out to get and ride tonight, definitely within some type of deals. Just a primer for like some blitzings, I definitely say just all-nighter type fair, just being in that particular mode as far as these pitching houses within the variety. Just taking it back to the Dirty Sprite 2 type days, taking it back to particular What a Time to Be Alive type days, pitch like that. Songs like Jump Man, songs like particular Trap Niggas, songs like Stick Talk, some of these type of ordeals. Bangers like Big Ring, some of that pitches within the aspect was good, nice fair to kind of get towards the product of this, like particular, just run it up type fair, particularly TILLR getting loud products like that. This feels like music video type variety pitch like that. Some banging typeness is just good product to like some go haywire pitches like that. Desolate's a quality one within these aspects as well as like a doomsday and morbid kind of bloodshot kind of public language to get to here. Some of these type products is like a great radio kind of horrorcore makeshift. Songs like some great kind of radio horrorcore, I'd say here, pitch like that, just good for some makeshifts, I'd say. This is an excellent type of product. So kind of the tone, this is kind of the variety of thinking of like probably the way Eminem probably would have been had the Slim Shady LP came out way out in 2019. Definitely fair, like Still Don't Give a Fuck and some of those type varieties pitches like that. Some of those type ones kind of with them pitches, the more tormented type ones, Kim, and some of these type ones Eminem would definitely have. Then these pitches as far as just like the product, just like a horrified kind of aspect, just out in the fray, pitches like that 3 a.m. with certain touch sense, a little bit more terror than 3 a.m. by Eminem off of Relapse, but within the pitch for us saying just good accent price amongst those the pitches, just real kind of definitely bloodshot and morose, I'd say, within these products, good accent pitches, but just the aspect like some radio type appeal, this definitely a good product to like horrorcore, getting towards some glam type factors, so it's pitched like that. Now, it's not within the variety of like Brother Lynch, Hung, and King Gordy folks like that, but it's just pitch for us saying just some good aspects of terror pitch like that. I Promise is a nice one within these pitches, like a quality kind of day drink slump and chummy kind of gray sky days kind of passage to get to within products like that. Just some blase kind of Wednesdays and just rest of the week as far as the express going to happen. So kind of pitch of this kind of bruise type ness within like the product like that usual NF and M&M. And then product like that usual NF, Tech 9, and M&M type fair pitch like that. It's kind of fair, just getting to way out by Wednesday, kind of if had a shitty week since the aspects. Monday was not as good, Tuesday sucks, then stuff it feels this Wednesday still crap, then stuff pitches, and this probably then the aspect kind of the rest of the week having some of these stuff Fridays, just kind of pitch it, just getting some day drink on pitch like that within these aspects. Just it's good for like a social fray within relative type aspects, just within like the kind of bruise type factors. So it's good, nice pitches getting towards some of these type ones to just take a load off, get a Budweiser or 2 or 3 in your system, pitches like that within science type price. We got excellent pitches within the park, get excellent pitches within the park to have it kind of recollect a little bit, some of the stuff areas get towards that. Nothing Wrong is a nice one within these aspects, like an empty and sunroom kind of smoke aimlessly type tune, I'd say pitch like that. It's kind of just empty type fair, definitely within these pitches, just kind of a frail kind of toast and eggs kind of have out in the sunroom, since the fair just kind of pitch a disc extracurricular. Kind of haphazard, not in the mood pitches like that, since the price is kind of within the aspect of just coming up with straight It's kind of with an aspect of coming up with straightening pitches like that. Just pick up like a meme shirt for gals and stuff pitches. So it's kind of a variety. Some of these type of aspects getting like the product of this. Some of these type of varieties with an aspect of just kind of the fair, just getting towards the product of blase type aspects within pitches like that, leaving some sort of stupid voicemail within these pitches. Just the product of some of those type fairs within the pitch, as far as obviously not getting towards the product of like movies where you have like 20 of them in the voicemail. With this pitch like that, if it's not within the product of where it's complete doghouse type fair pitch like that, it's just kind of variety. Some of those type ones, just stupid voicemail, some of the pitches, pick up, run. Netflix gift card, peppermint mocha, some of the pitches on the aspect with just the variety as far as getting towards the product within those pitches, but good nice flair within the aspect kind of within the pitch. Good nice homebound kind of language pitches like that. Blackouts, the hitting type ones like a Supreme and a Gas kind of neighborhood stroll and creepy kind of commerce to get to here. Pitch like this. So it's kind of variety just like that piff type fair, but just more with the aspect, the usual kind of just terror about it. Kind of some bruised thought to kind of get to here. Pitch like that. Just have like some Lay's long fried Lay's chips, good pitch like that. Blackout gets some trip out type factor midway through the songs, pitch like that. Just kind of within the variety as far as saying just kind of the aspect of like pulsations, pitches like that, some surprise. So kind of the pitch of just getting the smoke type fair in your system, pitch like that, but it's kind of missed the variety. This vintage kind of dap piff type flavor, pitch like that, just that mixtape kind of sort, something that's the past six, just throw back to like 2010s type fair, good X and banginess. I'm trying to think of some other type ones I don't know if I talk about in here within these pitch. I don't think I talk about Don't Leave within these aspects. Don't Leave is like a sunlight kind of coming out amidst like the torment is. Don't Leave is the hitting type one. It's like a sunlight coming out amidst torment type tune, pitch like that. Since the fair is just a good post grunge style kind of bleed to get to here, pitch like that. Just enjoy like the scenery out in the fray, pitch like that. So this kind of the product of this. It's good, nice fair after it rains. Since the pitch to just kind of smoke out in the backyard type fair, appreciating like the kind of rainy kind of dredge pitch like that. And obviously not within the fair, the rain ruining the ganja, but just pitches some of these type fries, just miss the aspect, just enjoy like the product of just like the doldrums after like typical kind of blase and this crap wilds pitch like that. Some surprise good accent pitches amidst like some post grunge kind of disc dredge and pitch like that. It's kind of within a leftover dissonant kind of sun gaze and pitch like that. Good accent. Yeah, but just definitely good highlight, kind of enjoy the scenery pitch like that amongst these type fairs as far as like the pitch kind of happens within the aspect as far as the tone kind of happens. Some good, nice, enjoy the dampened, somnolent kind of scenery as far as this pitch can happen with an excellent type variety as far as the pitch can happen. So good, nice player as far as the pitch kind of goes. Take Me Home is a nice one within these aspects, like a local kind of rumination and chore to get to here, pitch like that. Just some chummy kind of basic nachos type aspects, pitch like that. It's kind of variety kind of amongst it. This neighborhood kind of glumness and just the factor of just like kind of bruise typeness, pitches like that. Just some mixtape surf to get to some of these type aspects. It's kind of gal favorite type re-out since they're probably just figuring out the products. Some of these type fairs is something kind of keep in mind within these products. Download Gallic, a nice R&B type mixtape pitch like that. Since I focus on the pitch, it's kind of variety. Now within the pitch, as far as saying within the aspect, definitely the particular tone and just getting towards like good nice fairs, making like a mixed CD, something like that within these pitches. As far as varieties, kind of having good excellent pitches amongst it. Yeah, just basically like some flush make nachos pitch like that. Some of these hit type varieties. Runaway is a nice type one as well within these aspects, like an excellent kind of NF radio grab to get in darkness, commute as far as these fairs can happen. This reminds like the Mansion days, I definitely say here, just good for like a target run and pitch like that. Some of these type aspects from the tones. So this kind of pitch as far as the fair's gonna happen, it's kind of that same sort of pitch that you would get from like some of the singles off of Mansion and Therapy Session pitch like that. Some of these type varieties amongst this kind of fair as far as saying and getting towards like the product of. It's a good, nice commercial kind of radio appeal pitches like that. So this kind of aspects for us in some of these type ones that just getting like the breakthrough and pitch like that amongst these type hit varieties, good pitch like that. I think that more or less takes care of it within the album type fair as far as these pitches can happen. This kind of pitch as far as saying so 10 out of 10 albums, so it's the best. So just going to go ahead and get a 10 out of 10. It has a number of these type flavors on here as far as the pitch can happen. It's just kind of getting to the aspect of commercial type tones within the pitch of like some future style type trap pitches like that. Some type ones like Faded Glory, Warzone, and particular like Grizzly pitch like that, along with like some Toonton and NF type sense like particular, like I would say Lately and Lately and Runaway. Some of the Ferris pitches like that. Probably also another type one on here. But halfway kind of say Blackout, some of the pitches amongst it, even though that's kind of more 3-6 Mafia kind of darkness pitch like that. But some of the price amongst the aspects for saying just NF and good NF and future type players pitches like that with like some good aspects on top of that within like the pitch of kind of commercializing like some horrorcore pitches like that kind of on here with some of these type of aspects, just tones like that. Just kind of good to miss like the price. So just a good mixtape centric kind of underground type album pitch like that. So that first getting towards this kind of aspect as far as saying It's kind of within the aspects versus the pitches, same within these products. Just handles a good multitude of styles and nails the appeal within these aspects. So it's definitely one of TILLR's best. It's definitely one of TILLR's best, I'd say, within the aspect, but then that's kind of within the particular variant. These have been pretty relentlessly banging with the necks and pitch like that. So as far as saying, spark type flare of particular isolated within these pitches, that one there's some excellent carnage on isolated pitches like that. This one's a little bit more within the swamp type fashion, just kind of some bruise typeness, kind of get towards amongst the commerce of just like night shifts and just weavings pitch like that with some excellent banging typeness. The character on this particular album is real high pitch like that, some excellent type appeal. Paying attention towards it, just continuing like the aspects of getting that dap piff type haunting kind of talk about runs and mixtape type and pop trap type player within good excellent pitches. As far as this prize gonna have, so within the fair, it nails it within pitch like that. So I think I was saying social score gets a 10 out within prize. As far as saying TILLR within the aspect does not. TILLR is more or less underground within these pitches, but surprised for saying that this has some capital type appeal that should be above ground easily within these pitches. So it's kind of surprised for saying definitely something to fuck with and get towards as far as these pitches go. So pay attention towards that here. In terms of the future, like I have reviewed a recent TILLR type project that just came out within the past couple of months within these pitches. So TILLR put out a late 2025 project and pitch like that. There's plenty to do in the TILLR playlist on this channel pitch like that. So I'd fuck with it as far as these pitches going to happen. Just to say pitch like that, but it's another good classic for TILLR easily within these pitches, I'd have to say.